The Camel and the Jackal. The scene opens with a peaceful riverbank. The camel is grazing lazily on the grass, while the jackal trots up excitedly. Jackal, panting. Camel, my friend, you won't believe what I've discovered. Camel, chewing slowly. What is it, Jackal? You look like you've seen a ghost. Jackal, better than a ghost. Across the river, there's a field full of ripe, juicy melons. I can almost taste them. Camel, perking up. Melons, you say? I do love a sweet melon. But how will you get across the river? You can't swim that far. Jackal, grinning. That's where you come in, my tall friend. Carry me on your back, and we'll feast together. Camel, nodding. All right, hop on. But remember, we share the melons equally. Jackal, climbing onto the camel's back. Of course, equal shares for equal friends. The camel wades into the river, carrying the jackal. They cross the river together, the jackal chattering excitedly about the melons. The camel and jackal arrive at the melon field. The jackal jumps off the camel's back and immediately starts devouring a melon. Jackal, mouth full. This is the best melon I've ever tasted. Camel, gently biting into a melon. Indeed, it's delicious, but let's eat quietly. We don't want to attract attention. Jackal, ignoring the camel, howling loudly. Awoo! These melons are amazing! The owner of the field hears the howling and comes running, waving a stick. Owner, angrily, thieves, get out of my field. The owner starts beating the camel, who stands still, taking the blows. The jackal hides behind a bush, watching. Camel, groaning. Ouch! Why did you howl, Jackal? Now look what's happened. Jackal, sheepishly. It's just my habit, Camel. I can't help howling after a good meal. Camel, sighing. Well, let's get out of here before he comes back. The owner leaves, and the camel and jackal head back to the river. The camel and jackal are back in the river. The jackal perched on the camel's back. They reach the middle of the river when the camel suddenly starts rolling in the water. Jackal, panicking. Camel, what are you doing? You'll drown me. Camel, calmly. It's just my habit, Jackal. I always roll in the water after a heavy meal. Jackal, struggling to stay afloat. But I can't swim. Help. Camel, rolling more vigorously. Maybe next time you'll think twice before howling and getting us into trouble. The jackal barely manages to swim to the shore, coughing and spluttering. The camel follows, looking unbothered. The jackal lies on the riverbank, exhausted. The camel stands nearby, chewing on a piece of grass. Jackal, gasping. You almost drowned me, Camel. Camel, smirking. And you almost got me beaten to death, Jackal. I'd say we're even. Jackal, sitting up, glaring. Fine, but next time I'll find a better partner for my adventures. Camel, chuckling, and next time I'll make sure my partner knows how to keep quiet. The camel walks away, leaving the jackal sitting by the river, soaking wet and grumbling. The scene fades out with the sound of the river flowing. Lesson sometimes, louder friends put you in a trouble. Choose your friends wisely. The end.